That's right. You saw it. You read it. It's true. Poverty crisis in Canada due to the Cerb payments that they put across the board. Um, Poverty crisis due because the federal government and provincial governments went back on their word today and yesterday. They're making all the low income people pay back the money that they've received for Cerb. What's actually I think is kind of stupid because they are the low income bracket and the people like I'm from the city, folks. I've been in the city. I know what it's like. There's a bottom poverty line in Winnipeg alone. There's 15,000 homeless people. You go to Vancouver, you got 100,000 homeless people. Toronto, you got like 100,000 homeless people. That's only three cities I'm talking about so far. That's already 215,000, 230,000 homeless people that got cut off of their provincial assistance today, which is wrong. They're trying to tell these people that they consider that as an overpayment when the federal governments and the provincial governments are two separate identities. The provincial governments are trying to say that you have been overpaid from EIA or EIA BC or EIA Toronto. They're trying to say now that you've received an overpayment. So for the month of August, September, and October, you're not going to get no funds. So that causes a poverty crisis. What's going to happen is there going to be riots in Toronto, is there going to be riots in Winnipeg, is there going to be riots in Vancouver? I say absolutely yay. There are going to be riots because a lot of this money, people used it for the right reason. I say maybe 80-70% didn't use it for the right reason, but 30% of the people that are in poverty use this money for the right reason during the Cerb crisis. And right now, we still are in a Cerb crisis. There's approximately 5,000 to 6,000 people dying every day. Look up your worldometer. They've been trying to change the numbers, make it look not as bad as it is. But if you look, it will show there's 5,000 people died every day since March 1st. 5,000 a day. Not 50, not 500, not 49. Over 5,000 a day since the beginning of this crisis. Over 5,000 people a day have died. And that's not stopped. There's still 5,000 people dying every day. So now our country is bankrupt. No money. We're into poverty. And they're going to try and take it out on the homeless people in Winnipeg. They're going to try and take it out on the homeless people in Vancouver, in Toronto, in Edmonton, Calgary. I feel sorry for these folks, because the federal government released that thing on their website saying that everybody in the low income bracket was absolutely eligible to collect that Cerb money. There's a web page I'm going to share. I'm going to share what Prime Minister said. I'm going to share what they put up on their website. Who was eligible, who wasn't eligible, and guess what? The people in the poverty line were and still are eligible for that Cerb. But there's a complication 50-50 catch. If you get the Cerb, the municipal government you live at is trying to say that's overpayment on your finances. This is a Cerb crisis, okay? Any of you stupid workers out there, not calling you stupid, I'm just telling you, you really don't know much about your job. If you're trying to say government money is the same as provincial money. It's not the same, okay? We have a provincial government who has their funds, and we have a federal government who has their funds, okay? Our country is now bankrupt due to Cerb 2020. Okay, I'm not blaming you. I'm not blaming him or her or him. I'm not blaming anybody. But I'm saying that the Prime Minister and the provinces can't stop the low-income peoples from getting their finances. But I'm hearing stories today across the board from Ontario to Manitoba to BC. People not getting their checks today. They're very upset. I'm hearing rumors of riots, rumors of at gatherings in front of buildings. So I kind of predicted this. I didn't want to talk about it earlier until I made sure I knew it was happening, but it is happening. We could have some trouble coming our way in Manitoba, Saskatchewan, Alberta, BC, Ontario. Come on in, shalom alaikum. I gotta go. Peace, shalom alaikum. Destiny is all. And we'll have to continue this conversation later. But, like I said, Winnipeg riot, Vancouver riot, Toronto riot. It's July 29th, 2020. Peace, destiny is all. Said it two times.